Hey guys, JoJoSword here. You guys know what time it is. Got some more perfect order here for you guys because we wanted to finish up opening with something special. 2 perfect order TVs, another 2 perfect order TVs, and then we have some boxes, specific boxes. I don't know if we ever had them on the channel or not, but we got a special collection of Greninja and Kingdra, mostly because we need those promos. And then we also have special collection, the Snorlax and Blissey special collection. So we also have those 2, but obviously these 2 by themselves cannot go up against ETBs. We have that going up against, as well as our first partner cards, our illustration collection. These guys, we have a couple of these to open up. I'll actually just pull them off screen for you guys. We have in total 9 right here, and that one, it makes 10. Why? Because to do 36 and 36 packs with these 4 ETBs, so make sure to stick around and see what we get. Okay, so we are gonna have this box here in the background because obviously this is what we're gonna open at the end. All of these Series 1 packs, but we're gonna start with perfect order, and I'm gonna do those in fast mode because we've already seen a bunch of perfect order. Then we're gonna take it slow with the other sets that are in the boxes and vice versa. So let's go ahead and start with perfect order. Okay guys, so let's see what these 2 ETBs had. I think that I messed up and I just put a bunch of bulk in here too. So if you guys see any bulk, that's probably why, because I just stacked it here on the hit side. But as we go through, we'll see if I did or didn't. It does kind of feel the same either way. But there's our first hit, our Dual Blade, our illustration rare. But again, this is 2 ETBs worth, so we'll see if we get anything bad or not, or anything worthwhile, because again, there's Meowth. Very good. That's a good ETB right there, because that boy is still rising in price. Or I don't know if he's stabilized now, but he was rising in price a lot at one point. So whatever comes out right here, Mega Zygarde as well. Another full art, so that's the second ETB. With that one, we're here with Aurorus as well, meaning that so far 3 hits each ETB. Another one with an EX, and other than that, I think that's where we're gonna. Now there we go. We got a Mega Zygarde EX as well. And now with this, since we're gonna open up 4 packs of each set that came out in those 2 boxes, the Greninja box and the Snorlax box, here we're gonna take it slower. You guys can take those codes, and we'll just see what's in the back of them. So let's see what we get. We got an illustration there with Journey Together. There's only 4 Journey Together packs, so we'll see if we get any luck with what we have. We already got an illustration rare, so any hits honestly are gonna be dope because there's only 2 of these packs in each box. So 2 of those would have been one with the Wooloo, and let's see what these 2 have as well, because that's already the 4 packs that came in the 2 boxes of Journey Together. Now let's see if we get anything worthwhile in these guys. So I'm guessing that's gonna be it with that, but let's check. We never know in the second pack of Journey Together from the second box if we have another hit or not. Because with these, again, there's a lot of cool looking cards in Journey Together, but we only have 4 chances. So is the illustration rare it? It is. So illustration rare and EX from Journey. Now for this one, we're gonna go for our next 4 of Twilight. So we're gonna see, we're basically gonna go through all the ones that have only 4 packs right now, which is Twilight, Journey Together, Surging Sparks, and Destined Rivals. So if we get anything in Twilight, again, that's gonna be good. Basically 2 packs per box. So again, Twilight, we've always been after the Greninja. We haven't pulled it on video. So if we ended up getting it in these 4 packs, that's gonna be funny as hell. But we got an EX Ogerpon, the water one, the Wellspring Ogerpon, which I'm guessing, I don't think any of these are still playable, so probably not really worth anything anymore. But our other 2 have our Poltergeist Applin, a good looking illustration rare at least. So right there, that means an illustration and an EX from each of the ones with 4 packs. And now let's see if in this last one we get another thing, which is 4 of Twilight done. We got my boy Shinx and nothing there as well. So now our 4 Surging, I think, and Destined have been the 2 that have been the best so far when we open. So maybe we'll just get that lucky as well with these, but we'll see. Got our Trapinch and our Sylveon, which maybe out of all these boxes, we are gonna get an illustration and an EX from the 4 packs, which basically based on the packs, that's actually good. But we'll see if that turns out well for this one as well. And Surging, we got our EX, now we just need our illustration. Obviously we're hoping for the big stuff, but can't really expect much from 4 packs in a box where there are only 2 of each. So that's already 3. Last one of Surging. And let's see how it goes for this one. If we get something, oh, the energy went there. If we get something or not worthwhile, still, again, good to see older packs that we haven't done in a while. I messed it up. We got Flapple, Kecleon, and Applin, but again, nothing. There we go with just other hits right there. Nothing to miss out on. Let's see if Destin ends up being the one to make that worthwhile, because again, those boxes were more for the promos than anything, but let's see, because again, if the promo comes out with the name of a set, oh, Team Rocket's Murkrow, I don't think how much worthwhile it is, but price right there, still a very nice card to have. And like I said, the promos have the symbol, they're stamped, so if you want the master set, you still need that in there as well. So we got 1 down, nothing there. So again, 2 packs, 1 of them is a hit. Let's see if in these 2 packs we get a hit as well, because again, we could have absolutely nothing in them. Right here we have our Morgrem, Carbink, nothing there. And our last one, again, not expecting much from these boxes, because again, only 2 of each set, meaning if we got hits in the other ones, these probably don't have anything. We have nothing. So yeah, just that Murkrow was the illustration earned. So you can see I did basically a split down the middle. This is perfect order. That was everything else. But in this next one, we're gonna go with perfect order again. So let's pick up the pace with our next 2 ETBs. So let's see what these 2 boxes ended up giving us. Another Aurorus, at least we know that, with our Aurorus Holo, our Pokepad Reverse, Shinx Boy, more Aurorus. And these are 2 ETBs, so we should get some stuff in here. Naveen, whatever you want to call him. It is a dude. For those of you who think it's a girl, it is a dude. So we have our Naveen again. I don't know if that would be a French name compared to our Jacinth. Got our Drapion. Got our Mega Skarmory. Hit-wise, probably basically what we would have right now. It's Salazzle. 6 hits. So whatever comes out extra, it's going to be nice. With this of opening a perfect order, we haven't seen Clefairy. So seeing a Clefairy will be at least good, because Pupa, she's still worth a good amount, honestly. So let's see what we finish in our last pack. Nothing there. So a couple of EXs, illustrations, and just some full arts. So obviously we took down our box in the back because we needed it for the Mega Evolution and the Phantasmals in there. So what we're gonna do now, these are gonna be slower because we know that these guys, these are all just special, they're not special packs, so they're not gonna be with any possibilities of God. So we're just gonna go to the back and see what's in these. And since there's not much of these, we're just gonna go ahead and look through them with our rare candy to start off right there. Usable item, at least I think so. There we got one at least. And these are all, again, from the first partner. So make sure we go to all the way to the end, guys, so that you guys can see us opening up all 10 of the first partner, one after another. Obviously, there's 3 sets of the first partners. So let's see if we can actually get all 3. And how many extras of them are there? We got 10 boxes in total. So we're going to see what the rate of those are. But right now, just the rare candy. Hopefully we get something worthwhile showing up here. And none of the sets we get something. That'd be pretty sad, but obviously first partner is gonna bring up the sadness at the end. Got our necklace stack, our Shroodle, and our Raikou. So an illustration rare right there, and a full art. At least not bad so far. In total, there's gonna be 10 packs. So basically an ETB, just one extra. Let's see ratio-wise if we get those hits in as well. Because here in Mega Evolution, we did have a good round as well. With a bunch of these, getting a lot of good hits, golds, alts as well. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you know when we're uploading and seeing the kinds of hits that we're getting. But so far, Mega Evolutions has been one of the ones where, at least in this set of Mega Evolution, it's one of the ones that has given us some of the big hits. Not like all of them. We've all gotten a lot of big hits from all of them, but this one I think has given us some of the most. Got our Manectric. So basically ratio-wise, we got 3 down already, and they're all different types. So ETB-wise, at least that's good. Let's see if we can have one more with these last 3 packs. Maybe it'll be the alt, so we have all 3 types of arts. We don't know. But then actually we wouldn't be missing the hyper because there are 5 types of arts. So let's see how it turns out. 2 more, this one and another, and then we'll move on to Phantasmal, which has also, saying it, we got our different type of art. We got our Mega Emo, our Mega Absol, going over the city, making sure that justice is served. And obviously, he got sleeved up immediately. Other ones are right here to the side that we're gonna sleeve up after this last pack. So that one where it was only 1 sleeve, other sleeve is Phantasmal, but that's the only 1 sleeve in that box. And we got an alt as well. So again, 10 packs, 4 hits, one of them being an alt, basically an ETB, can't complain there. So we got 1 alt from the Mega Evolutions. Let's see if we can get an alt as well from Phantasmal, which honestly, if you're going by that, there should probably be one because there was only a 1 Mega Lopunny to start us off with our full art. We got our full art item, we got our full art Pokemon to start us. Just like that, the same, just change to item in Pokemon. So like I was saying, we have that 1 single pack of Phantasmal that could be the one that has an alt as well. So let's hope we're lucky enough to see that happen as well. Or maybe the quantity will be different here. We get way more than 4. The one of Mega Evolution was only 4 hits. Let's see if this of Phantasmal can give us a little more than that. So far, just Lopunny. So again, the last 10 packs that we're gonna open up are gonna be the first partner. Those are a lot thinner compared, but we know why, because you're obviously gonna get the line, the evolution line in there. We got Kanto, Sinnoh, and Alola. We're starting as well with it. We're getting it right here at the start for this one. Got our Dawn card, and yes, Phantasmal did end up giving us our alt as well. Beautiful card again. I'm missing just some Pokemon in there. Maybe there is, who knows? You guys will need to pause, but I doubt that there is. Very pretty card as well. So we got our alt right at the start of Phantasmal, basically. Not the biggest of the alts. I think right now, price-wise, obviously she's low in comparison, but I think she's number 4 or 5 of the set. So it's right there on the screen for you guys to see either way. But we got an alt. Can't complain again. That's happy enough with that. Because what we're waiting for here is the first partner stuff. Obviously, you guys know me, and you know which one I'm waiting for the most in there. Price-wise, Turtwig is not the biggest, obviously, of the starters, but I'm going to see how many Turtwigs I'm going to be needed to take with me as well. But let's see. Our next code. And we still have 3 more packs. So far, our alt, an EX, and a full art. Meaning we're missing an illustration rare to have the same amount of art types and the same amount of cards, but maybe we'll get surprised and pull a hyper right now. So we'll see. There's our Flygon, there's our illustration like I was saying, and our last 2 packs. Let's be surprised by what we get, hopefully. I'm calling it because sometimes when we talk bad about not getting anything, it comes out. Maybe this time we did get more hits, 5 hits. Maybe this time speaking the hyper rare into existence, we'll be able to get it. It is a Charizard pack at the end. Let's see how we finish off here, and then go to our first partners with our Lotad, Wigglytuff, and another EX. So we got more hits, 6 hits total, but at least we did get an Alt and Phantasmal as well. So let's see, guys. This is what you've been waiting for and what we've been waiting for as well. We got 10 first partner packs. Obviously, all of these guys are the ones that are going to be able to come out. And I'm pretty sure all of you know as well that the one that comes on top dictates what's going to come out in the entire thing. So let's flip it around and see what's possible. So here's your code card, guys. Let's see how useful it is for you. And let's turn around on camera to see what it is. We got the Alola version. Probably out of the 3, it's the least value-wise, but very pretty cards as well. Got our Rowlet, our Litten, and our Popplio. So there's our first set there. And we're just going to keep going from that. We'll put them to the side so we can sleeve them up. But let's keep going with these. Let's keep doing the same type of thing where we're going to show you guys the code. And then we're going to go ahead and flip on camera to see what it is that we got. So there's our first one down. We got the first gen. We got Kanto. We got our little boat Squirtle in the background as well. Each of them, obviously, all of these have their own arts. So each one has their special thing in them. Badges, Cycle Road, the League. Obviously, they would give Charmander the Pokemon League. Lavender Town as well. Basically, the most iconic things, or some of the most iconic. Even the part where you select your starter. So obviously, they gave most of the biggest stuff to Charmander, but there's still some cool things in here as well. But we got the second one down. That means we just need Sinnoh. We just need Sinnoh, which obviously has my boy in it, Turtwig. So let's see if we get it. One after another, that would be 3 total. So another one. Wow. So these are the biggest to get. So we just got a second one of the biggest possibilities to pull. Price-wise, value-wise, each right there on the screen. As we're pulling the other ones, I don't know if we're doing with Alola as well, but value-wise of each card right there for you guys. So that's the biggest one to be pulling at the moment. And I think that's how it's gonna stay. Obviously, Gen 1 is gonna stay it's gonna stay at that price range in my opinion. So let's see if we can get Sinnoh. And we got Sinnoh, and then Turtwig would be on the top. So there's all 3 right there. Some Krogan cookies, the gym badges as well, Chimchar, and obviously my fave, Turtwig. The starting session where you can pick best part to give, but there's a price as those right there as well. Another value change completely in comparison to the Gen 1, but they're all cool gens in the end. My favorite would be actually Sinnoh either way though. So price-wise doesn't change that in my opinion, but you have your fave gen. Out of those 3, that Sinnoh is my fave. And we got another one, very good. So happy to keep pulling these guys. These are gonna be the best ones to be getting. We already got all 3, so now whatever comes out extra, it's gonna be great. Which everything is gonna be extra, because we already pulled all 3 of them. And there we go with Alola this time. 3 different ones again. And here we have those Beast Balls and all those badges. They weren't called badges here anymore, but nice set as well. We saw 4 more, so let's see what these 4 give us. If another Sinnoh set comes out, it's dope because Turtwig is mine to collect. So let's see. We got another one of these. Okay, best one to be pulling. We're happy with that. Honestly, 3 more. Let's see how many more of those go. If all of them are going to be that and only one of each of the others, that's okay. We won't complain there. It's making up. Well, not making up. We got 2 alts, so another Alola. So another Alola one there as well. 2 more packs. And only Sinnoh came out once. Let's see in these 2 if we get more Sinnoh. With our code. And no, I'm not. Very good to be pulling these again, like I'm saying. Very happy with that set. And our last one, let's see if we can get one more Sinnoh. Why am I just going for another Sinnoh? Because Turtwig, again, I would get him by himself. So let's see with Alola. So all Alola basically, one Sinnoh, and again, all Kanto. So we got a lot of Kanto. Let's see how many we got of each, and let's do our summary. So starting the summary with what we got in perfect order. We got 4 ETBs, and in total, EXs basically was the biggest one. Got 7 EXs. And we got our full arts, 4 full arts. And honestly, I think the biggest card of perfect order that we pulled was Meowth. And then our illustration rares. We had 5 illustration rares, 2 being Aurorus, a Drapion, a Doublade, and a Spupa. And then obviously the mix of Journey Together, of Destined Rivals, of everything else. We got a bunch of EXs, obviously. Got 4, 7 again. So 7 in total with that in comparison. Same amount of EXs. Here the full arts went down because only Rare Candy and Mega Lopunny. But the illustrationers basically maintained. Got 4, 5 illustrationers. Flygon, Murkrow, Shroodo, Applin, and Wooloo. And our 2, which came in the Mega Evolution. So Mega Evolution was Mega Absol, and then in Phantasmal Flames was Dawn. So the Mega Evolution packs had these cards. Obviously, Mega Evolution would be the tire set, but we got 2 alts from those bad boys. And obviously to finish, how many first partner? If you were following along, you counted, but we only got 1 full set of Sinnoh. So this is the only set of Sinnoh that we got. We got 4 of Alola. So there's our 3, our 3, our 3, and our 3. So 4 full sets of Alola completed here with this out of the 10 boxes. So 40% Alola, 10% Sinnoh, and the best one, 50% goes to Kanto. So 50% of the boxes were Kanto, and again, price-wise, these are the biggest ones to be getting. So that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgisaur. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Did first partner because, again, that's what's booming right now. But let me know what you thought of the video, and go ahead and share the video as well so we can have more people joining us, seeing the types of hits that we're getting, and joining the community. Thanks for everyone watching. See you in the next one. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.